Yo. One another episode of What We All Think of Podcast. We got another one, man. GOAT. My boy. He got too much accolades, so we could be going on and on all night long. Talk about all his accolades when he done. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Man, you know who it is, man. It's your boy Woodleyonthabeat, man. Feel me? We locked in, man. You know.
We got Willie and the beat locked in. I'm excited. One of somebody I knew for a long time. It's just crazy what he has become today. But we finna get into it. He goofy, so he might be laughing a lot. A lot of people know he goofy, but he goofy, so we finna see where he bought, where he from, all the good stuff. We finna get into the nitty gritty. So go ahead, Willie. Tell them about yourself and growing up in Orlando, Florida.
I'm originally from Orlando, Florida. I was a troubled kid. I'm not even gonna lie. But I also had a passion for pen tapping. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, pen tap is basically beating on a table, and I had did that since I had started in 4th or 5th grade, and I had did it all the way till like 9th grade, and that's when I started making beats on my phone, and I had transferred onto my laptop. But I grew up a troubled kid. I just always had a thing for pen tapping.
So how was it growing up in the area? What was you doing? What was your thing other than pen tapping?
Definitely not on the streets.
Okay, then.
I just was around. I just had a bad influence, or I hanged around a bad crowd. So that did reflect on my grades, and I got a lot of referrals and stuff like that. I was troubled in school, but I wasn't getting arrested. I never got arrested.
Okay, so what was you doing before you decided to become who you was? What was you doing before? Because I know you wasn't like, oh, I'm be this big producer, you know what I mean? So what was you doing before? Like, what was your main goal?
Go to school and become a dental hygienist.
Oh, shit. What made you want to become a dental hygienist, though?
Listen to my parents. It's not good, though.
Why you said not good?
Because they want the best for you, but they don't know what's best for you. That made sense? Yeah, that made sense. It's true, though.
Why you say that?
Because, like, okay, so your parents probably want you to go to college and become a doctor or a lawyer. But what if that's not in your heart? What if you want to be, let's say, a plumber, and that's what you love? You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't listen. You can't let people sway what you want to be. You got to do what you want to do at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So you felt like your parents was wrong in a way, because a lot of parents feel like they know what's best. I mean, I've been in your shoes. I know how that feels, like not wanting to do something your parents want you to do. Yeah. In a sense.
Yeah.
So you feel like you took a different route than what your parents wanted you to do.
Different route, leap of faith. Yep.
So in 9th grade, you was transferring beats over your phone. So how you got into the beat making stuff like that? Like how? Because what if somebody's watching this interview and they want to do what you doing? So how you give us a little? You ain't gotta give us too much, but give us a little sauce on how you learn how to do what you do.
I learned through YouTube.
Okay, then.
YouTube taught me everything. So I really was pen tapping, and then I just literally went on YouTube and typed in how to make beats. So I had seen that you can make beats on your phone, so I'm like, okay, we lit. So I had made beats on my phone, and after a while I had transferred over to desktop.
Okay, then. So who was the first person you showed, like, hey, I want to make beats? Who was the first person you was like, man, I think this is what I could do?
Good question. I can't remember, but it was somebody at Oak Ridge High School. I had showed somebody.
Shout out to Oak Ridge High School, man. So what they were saying, do you remember their initial reaction on when you showed them? You was like, man, I'm finna take this serious.
I actually did not take it serious at first.
Oh, wow.
But I think they said it was good. I can't really recall.
So, what was your next move if you didn't take it serious? So you was just doing it to do it. So who you just had them in the vault, like what you was doing with the beats?
Oh no, I was just perfecting my craft. Like I literally remember coming home from school and just making beats on my phone like every day. Every day, just perfecting the sound and just getting better at it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So you perfect your craft. So what was the first beat you sent out that you knew that was like that was the one?
Beat I sent out.
Yeah, like you was like, okay, this beat might hit. You know, like
I can't really recall because I made so much beats back then. You get what I'm saying? I still do. So probably all of them was probably a hit. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'll say.
okay. So you think all your beats was hit? So who was somebody that you worked with? Because I want you to be able to give out the names that you work with or who you willing to tell that you worked with that you was like, you really was vibing with that beat. You was like, it's made for this person.
Oh, I say Glock 9.
Okay. So how did he find you or did you talk to him? Did you was like,
Nah, I had found him and I tried to get in contact with him for the longest, but I eventually did.
and what was the conversation like?
He just DM'd me. He said, "Yo, you're gas. Yo, you gas." Something like that.
And what you was thinking, like, was you like,
I was
you was like,
I was starstruck. It was my first time getting a DM from a blue check. You get what I'm saying?
okay,
I was like, whoa. And I literally put in the message. I was like, yo, I'm shook. I put it in the messages. This ain't cap.
So you put what was the first beat? What was that first song that he got from you? Do you remember?
I think seconds later, something like that.
Seconds later, because you had a beat that you had put out that you had given was that 1 minute.
Oh yeah, that'd be hard.
That bit hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's one of the beats that I knew that was the beat right there. So how you got that beat? What sounds did you put together? Like how did that beat come about? And then you was like, cause it's just different flows and I don't know how to explain it because you know that's your type of niche. I don't know.
Honestly, that beat probably took me like 6 minutes really. It ain't nothing really crazy. It's just I think it got like a tropical sound on it, tropical bell, and then I just put like a really hard 808, and you know the typical sounds, nothing really crazy. You gotta keep things simple if you get what I'm saying.
He talk like it's easy. A lot of people don't know how like, cause a lot of producers when they talk, they make it seem like it's just like hard. So like, give us your like thought process when you're going through doing your beats.
It's hard at first, but over time, as you start to like perfect your craft and you start to get comfortable with everything, it becomes easy. Like it just becomes like waking up and like autopilot, waking up, brushing your teeth, and going on with your day. It's just like that.
So it's like riding a bicycle. That's what you're telling me. For
yeah,
you?
Yep, same thing.
So I got a question because I always wanted to ask. So do you ever get stuck? Like you know how like writers, songwriters, and rappers. Yeah, do you ever get like producer block or like beat block or whatever? I don't know how to pronounce it. Like, do you ever get like a period where you just don't have like that motion like to make a beat, or you like, damn, this beat kind of sound like the same beat that I made before?
What I'll say is that I get a lot of loops from different other producers. So basically, it would be like piano sounds, guitars, or bells, and so that's what really keep me being creative. Keeps me, you know what I'm saying? Keeps my juices pumping in my head. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I personally feel like there's no way for me to have writer's block.
Okay. So we had Africa Black on here a few episodes ago, and he was talking about how he loves your style and your creativity and stuff like that, and he was just saying how he gets all his beats from you.
Yeah, shout out to him.
So talk about you guys' relationship and how you got, because he said he believed in you and you believed in him, and y'all, it just became something that was beautiful.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really remember how we started talking, but he just really hit me up on some genuine stuff. He was just like, "Yo, let's work. I believe in you," or something like that. And then we just started working. And then over time, we just clicked. If you get what I'm saying. We done been to the studio. I done been to this man's house. You feel me?
So do you still keep in contact to this day?
Not as much as I should be, but
Cause you
I show bro love though.
even though like you probably don't talk to me, like every beat you hear that tag.
Africa back in Willie.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not like y'all keep it too far away from each other.
No, he actually do be hitting me up when he need beats and shit, and then we just chop it up.
Okay
You feel
then.
me?
So what's Woodley on the Beat working on this year? What's the new wave? What you got coming for? Cause you've been a little silent working on yourself, mental health.
I have actually. I don't want to speak prematurely, so I'm gonna just let that do its thing. But I got some music on the way.
Okay, so talk about you and Dave from the Grave.
Oh,
You and his that beat was fire.
yeah,
It went crazy.
Yeah,
So
it did.
talk about that relationship or that scenario. What happened?
I had met Dave probably in like, I had met him at a cipher in like probably 2018, 2019, and then it was actually me. I really had to work on my sound and stuff. So, and cause he had a different flow. Well, he does have a different flow. So over time, I just really had to perfect my sound. And then it wasn't until I believe last year, his management had hit me up, and then it was like, "Yo, let's get in the studio." I pulled up. It was actually in Orlando too. Pulled
Okay.
up, and then I had played that beat, and then it was like, "It's a go." And he made that. He made it and he recorded it by himself, live.
So what was you thinking when he did all that in one take, like, or like just that one day?
It was hard. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there anybody in the industry that you want to work with, that you see one of your beats on their song?
I say Raw Wave.
Okay, then.
Roddy Rich, Drake, a lot of people. I got a lot of beats. I'm very versatile.
And what makes you like versatile? What can you say makes you stand out other than others?
My creativity, my sound, my confidence, and that's all I say. I feel like I'm one of one. That's all I say.
Okay, 101. Okay, so what's one time when you was in the studio or like per se that you was making beats and you had a like I wouldn't say how can I put it? Because I want to say the same thing. Sorry, y'all. I gotta keep it interesting for y'all, but so it was like you was working with an artist and it was kind of difficult because they didn't. You probably going through certain amount of beats or like it just with that one beat they was like that's a go or they was like no I don't like this or I don't like this or this don't match me. So how you know how to match their flow with your beat?
Before I even pull up to the studio, I like to be proactive. I like to do the research on the artist. So I'll pile on my way over there. I play some vibes, like their top 5-6 songs. Play a vibe. No, I actually probably do that at the crib. I play a few of their songs at the crib, and then I just sort like a different pack or a different folder for them. And then when I get over there, I just show them it's showtime. But I try to make sure it got like a whole different type of, like a whole bunch of sounds. You feel me?
So how you keep everything all together? Cause I know you got different vibes, different like beats for this person, or like how you keep all that together. I know it's like a lot.
It is just folders. Like you put Detroit, you put piano, you put guitar, you put love type beats, all that. It's very simple.
So is there any girl artists you worked with before?
Yeah, but they're not major. But I worked with a lot of females.
So you prefer working with females or males?
I don't have no preference.
You don't have no preference?
Nope.
Is there a easier way? Like, is there easier working with girls or easier working with boys, or it's just all the same?
All the same. The beats just gotta be good.
Okay, then that's cool right there. So, what's something that you're doing other than music?
I do
know.
I do day trading, and I'm about to get my feet wet in merchandise.
Okay.
Not
Then.
merch, clothing, clothing, whatever it is.
So, talk about some day trading. How you got into day trading and stuff like that?
Just hungry for money, bro. That's all it is. I was trying to think of a way to like expand my income, cause you can't. I feel like you can't get stuck on one income. You gotta try to see, okay, how can I turn this X amount of dollars into this much? So I see that day trading was the best and safe way.
So, is it harder to day trade, or like did somebody put you on, or you did research?
I did a lot of extensive research, and I took a lot of L's. But I just YouTube literally. That's all it is. YouTube taught me how to day trade.
Shout out to YouTube, man. YouTube teaching everybody everything.
YouTube changed lives.
So, is there any like books you reading or anything you give the people out there?
I'm gonna say, Russ, it's all in your head. That talks about basically you can't put a deadline on success. He talks about mindset. Like you can't be pessimistic. You always gotta look at the brighter side, even if it seems like there won't be any better days. You still gotta look. You know what I'm saying? Be positive, things like that. But he talks about mindset. He talks about success. That's one book. I'm gonna say. What's another one I could say? I want to say Think and Grow Rich, but everybody say that.
I love Think and Grow Rich. That's a great book, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Think and Grow Rich. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good book. If you ain't read Think and Grow Rich, you need to read that. That book is by far like the best book when you want to learn how to like just be different on a different level, just growing your mind and expanding and just knowing what you want, because that's what got me to where I wanted to be, just knowing what I wanted and going for it. Also, Rich Dad Poor Dad is another one. I don't know if you read that one.
I have not.
Oh, you gotta read that one. That one's gonna change your mind. So, is there any artists that you haven't worked with in Orlando that you want to work with?
Not even Orlando. I say Florida. I'm missing Kodak. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm missing Kodak. Jack Boy, Raw Wave. That's it. Honestly, I can't think of anybody else I haven't touched.
Cause everybody love you, man. Everybody is just Willie on the beat. That's my guy right there.
I don't know why.
Why you saying what? Cause I guess you come with that fire, come with that heat. Like everybody just know, like you the guy to go to. Like Glory spoke heavier, you Pharaoh spoke heavier, you Africa.
Oh, yeah, shout out now.
White boy, all them boys, been talking about you heavy. Like you the go to man. They ain't going to nobody else but you.
Nah, that's big facts.
They love you, man.
Yeah.
You acting so humble, like you the man with the plan. So, what would you tell other young upcoming producers that make beats? What would you tell them? Cause I know they probably going through the same thing you're going through. Drop some gems on them boys.
I'm trying to think. There's so much going on in my head. Make your own wave. Don't try to follow trends. Don't go for the major artists first. Like everything is like a building block. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't just go straight to Drake. You gotta brick by brick. You get what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, networking for sure. Cause you gotta know people. For For example, if you meet a manager, he might be managing Lil Baby, and that's a connect to you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta know how to properly network and be effective at it. And don't be shy. Like, be confident in your beats. You get what I'm saying? Show your face on social media. That's what's gonna help you. If you get what I'm saying.
So when you went up to a person, or like say a person that you was like when you met Glana, was you kind of like or when you met David, he's like oh, I'm like really in the room with these guys, like, or you try to keep it like cool, calm.
I met Glana at the mall. But that was like in 2018 or 19, one of them. And when I was in the studio with him, it just was a normal vibe. And Dave from the Grave, normal vibe.
So you wasn't starstruck at all. Is there anybody you been and was like, damn, I'm really working with this person?
I ain't gonna lie. After a while, you start getting DMs from people with blue checks, big followings, and you start being around them. It don't
affect you.
Not much really makes me jump no more. You get what I'm saying? I feel like even if Drake was to DM me, I'd be like, "What's up, bro? Oh, you need some beats? I bet." Like,
so it seems like you want to work with Drake.
I'm sorry?
It seems like you want to work with Drake. Cause
no, I'm just using him as an example.
You don't think you'll give him some, because he got some hard beats, but I think that tag, Woodleyonthabeat, him coming in on it, I think that would be dope.
Yeah, that would be smooth.
That would be clean.
That would.
I like that right there. That's a good combination. Yeah. So I want to bring a little light to the situation. You got a funny ass video of you running over a hurdle and falling. What was that about? Because you was talking about, man. If I don't make it in this producing, like, I'm gonna go join the Olympics. So wait, who recorded that video? What was your, like? You wasn't hurt, like?
That video was at Oak Ridge High School. It was like probably 6th period. It was PE.
You had your shirt tucked in.
Gym shorts, and I had the hurdle was a little too high. They didn't tell me, so I ran that bit. You feel me? I fell, but I didn't get hurt.
You escaped from your knee, because I know it's like
nothing, man. You know, God with me, man. Nothing. I'm not injured. No skid marks. Nothing. But I think Curvo had recorded that.
Shout out to Curvo. Okay, then. So he a comedian too, y'all. He trying to act all serious. I don't know why he acting all serious. He goofy as hell. But you had a few posts that you had posted. You was just weighing in on just people in general, talk about how people move and stuff like that. So can you give us insight on how you feel about the human race and how they be acting? Because you was saying a lot of facts on Instagram. So I want you to drop a couple of gems from our viewers, man. They love to hear when people talk about what's going on around them and how they handle it.
Give me an example.
Okay, so you was saying basically, well, you was mostly saying on like females and stuff, but you was also saying like dudes weird too. You was saying like,
oh yeah,
people around you just weird. Like, you don't understand why people do the certain things that they do. So why was that post made, and what made you think about that and just vent on the ground? Like,
I feel like after you get to, or after you like, probably if you got motion, you're gonna start to see. I'm gonna use the word. It's called groupies. You just gonna really start to see it. It's true though. It really does exist. You're gonna start to see like females get a little easier, and you're gonna start to see males get a little more friendlier. And it's true.
So what do you say to those people? Because I get what you're saying. Because I know there's people probably in high school that never talk to you. That never knew. Oh my
God.
Now they think they know you. Like, what you say to those people? Because I know they gonna be watching this. Because you know everybody think they're your friend. You feel me? So what you say to those people? Because it's always that cliche term of you never know who's your friend until that door closed or it get dark inside. So what you say to those people who think they're your friend but they really not your friend?
Well, you won't really ever catch me out in public, but if you try to DM me, you just won't get a response back. There's just no conversation, no needed. It's not needed. I'm not gaining anything from you. Why do I need to talk to you?
Oh, he snapped. I caught you a few times. I see.
Yeah,
it.
of course, but like, you get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy though.
Okay, so what's your mom saying to you now, or your family per se, about your career choice of you not going to be in that dental hygienist? You just a producer. Do they understand, or they still like go to school, do what you got?
I actually still am in school.
Okay then.
But I'm gonna just get my A degree. That's it. That's it for me. I'm not like gonna pursue anything. But once they see money, they just be quiet. That's all I'll say.
So have you shown your mom, or you just like, okay, I got money now, like I'm good. I'm in a good space to where like I can help you out a little bit, you know?
A little check. Just a little check. Show them a little check.
And what they say? What is it still? You know?
I don't really want to speak on that too much.
Okay, then that's good right there. At least you know they know you doing something positive.
Something positive, yeah.
They not you ain't in the streets and nothing like that. That's another thing. I got a question that I ask some people majority of the time. So if you had a table full of people dead or alive, and y'all out to eat, who would you take with you, or who you invited to that date? That's my question, y'all. So don't say nothing. If you don't like it, that's my question. Every podcast has a question they ask. So that's my question. Just to clarify. Go ahead.
I'm going to say Jeff Logan. He a mental coach. I really would love to have a one-on-one session with him because he big on law of attraction and having a good mindset about everything.
Okay.
So I would love to. And he's alive. I'm going to say what's Elon Musk.
I'm scared of that dude. I don't know. He kind of weird.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like he gonna try to put a chip in me or something. I don't know.
He got knowledge though.
Yeah, he's smart,
powerful,
but
man.
He gonna try to kill my ass or something. I don't know. He trying to kill the world because supposedly he got something going on about him.
Neural link in the brain. Yep.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it.
Huh?
He's gonna do it.
So are you gonna be one of the people that get the chip?
I don't care. I'll do it.
Oh no. Yeah, no. All right, Elon Musk.
Who's somebody else that's real knowledgeable?
You want to go nobody named music or any producers like Timberland?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say Jetson Made or probably Metro Boomin.
Okay, I never heard of Jetson.
Jetson Made. That's the Baby's producer.
Oh, I never heard his name. Don't ring a bell.
Oh Lord, Jetson made another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, oh.
He's real fire. Rich off a laptop.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
So, it's you, Elon Musk, Jeff. What you say?
Jeff Logan,
Jetson
or Metro.
Jetson.
I'm gonna say Metro.
Metro, and then who else? You got one more.
It's a good question. I can't think of anybody. I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't think of anybody.
No rappers, no nobody that you know.
I'm going for Donald Trump.
Oh, I Donald Trump. Why Donald Trump?
Cause he has.
A lot of people gonna hate you, boy.
I don't really care. I'm gonna say. He has I like to be around people that are knowledgeable. Like with him, I feel like I could learn so much from him. Like it could be like kind of like what's that book called? The Laws of Power or something like that.
The Laws of Power, something I don't know. 48. It's probably the 48 Laws of Power.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I feel like I could use that. Just like analyze him how he talk to people. I could use that because he's in a powerful position. You get what I'm saying?
But they say he don't like black people, so you come up to him, he probably not even
Is
going to
there
talk to your ass.
is there actual evidence that he said he did not like Negroes?
I don't know. I can't.
And you got that from the word of mouth.
Not a word of mouth, just what I seen on the media of it's certain actions he have done. Is he don't have to. It's not always what a person says is about their actions, how they act towards people.
That's true.
I ain't gonna lie though. I vibe with him because he gave us some stimulus checks, you know.
And he's very straightforward.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'd rather you tell me you don't like me than talk behind my back.
You smell me? That's facts.
So another question: what do you value more, loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Why loyalty?
Because that's not popular in this generation. You get what I'm saying? You see it go on. Females doing, you know what I'm saying, weird things. Males getting backdoored. You get what I'm saying? That's not popular. Like that's not a principle in this generation. So
Why we always settle out on the generation, man? Is there anything we could do to make the generation better?
we have to work collectively as a generation.
Is there any way to
improve.
work collectively though? Because everybody says this is what another reason why I started a podcast, because everybody says they want everybody to work collectively, right? Everybody wants to work collectively,
Right.
But at the top of the head of the collectiveness that we could have brought together, there's separation, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So where's there a way for everybody to work collectively? Because if this person's from this place or this person's from that place, how they gonna work collectively if they don't like each other? Or if those people don't like each other, how you supposed to work with that person?
It's actually a bigger picture, bigger problem. Because you have to think about it. It's not just like the regular people. It's also the artists that have influence on us. It's also like the politicians. So I feel like if artists, politicians, they all come together, probably translate. I think.
Give me an example. You don't gotta say no names, but you give me an example because I still don't get what you're saying.
Okay, for example, Democrats and Republicans, if they all could just merge together, that'll probably translate. If you get what I'm saying.
Translate to who though? Because the people in the hood don't pay attention to that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, but the people in the hood, who do they look up to?
They look up to the rappers, the drug dealers.
Okay, then so if like, I don't know, like I'll say Bloods and Crips. That's just an example.
Okay, they
that's merge together. I feel like there wouldn't really be no trouble. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but that's just how I feel.
So is there any way for those to merge together, or you think it's just too much bad history?
Nah, it's too much going on. That's impossible.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion.
So is there anything else you want to say to the viewers? Because you didn't want to tell us about the new thing. Because we know you got something up your sleeve. But do you want to talk about anything that you got coming up? Because summer pretty close. We almost close to the summertime.
I'm finna drop me a model video soon.
A model video?
Yeah, you know the first one I had did? Or you didn't see that?
I probably did. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I'm finna drop that soon. I'm probably finna start my clothing brand soon as well. And also just really keep perfecting my grind and my hustle and my craft. Keep sending out beats. That's none. Same old.
All right. Well, thank you for Woodleyonthabeat for pulling up on me. It's a little late, y'all boys, so I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to my boy, man. I really appreciate him for coming through. He dropped some gems on us today. It was a great convo. I actually really enjoyed this a lot because he came along. Y'all seen him from the bottom. Now he at the top, man. I'm proud of this man right here. Y'all go like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. The hottest podcast out right now. What We're All Thinking podcast. Man, y'all need to go like, comment, subscribe for real, man. This podcast going up. We got bangers on the way. A lot of bangers, man. Y'all go view them last 2 episodes, man. Y'all really vibe with me. And we out.